Hi, my name is Madeline Medensky. I'm the Marketing and Recruitment Associate here at the School of Accounting and Finance. I got the chance to sit down with Matt this week where we talked a little bit about what he did to prepare for university before even starting it, what his classes have been like, what fun things he does in Kitchener-Waterloo, and also he gave some insight into what the student body is like at the School of Accounting and Finance. So I hope you guys really enjoy this conversation. Welcome, Matt. So, where are you from?
I am born and raised in Ottawa, Ontario.
Oh, that's kind of far a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you have to get back home, you're kind of driving for a few hours on the road.
Yeah, definitely just hop on the Via Rail and just sleep for sleep for a few hours.
Oh, and you get the Via Rail, is it in Kitchener then when you get on
Yeah,
it?
so it's an Uber to Kitchener to Union, and then Union back home.
Long journey home, but it's probably worth it, right?
In my mind it is.
Good. And so I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking about my first year coming into the UW and what I did that summer before kind of prepping for it, but I would love to know what you did to prepare for university.
For sure. So I definitely had a bit of an interesting start because I started university in fall of 2020, so right during my main COVID peak. So I was a bit worried about not being able to meet friends or not being able to engage with the staff community very much. So I made it a focus of mine to reach out to people that I knew in the program, reach out to people I knew coming into the program that I found on Instagram or whatever, and really just trying to start to get myself excited and ready for just the people I'm gonna meet and all the fun that I'm gonna have. And then I also coming into residence, I got really excited about that. I started to figure out, who am I going to be living with, what type of stuff that I got to bring, and just really get excited for all of the opportunities and mentally prepare myself to take on all this stuff.
That's cool. You were in the mindset even before you kind of came on campus. You were getting into that mode of thinking about things.
Yeah, and I feel that's pretty important for incoming first years to just it is all a lot of mindset, because if you're ready to accept new opportunities, just say yes to a lot of stuff, life's just gonna be a lot easier versus if you're a little more reserved and a little scared. It's okay to be scared, but it's good to try and be brave and try some new things.
Exactly, and I guess that might lead into my next question for you, because I think students might feel a bit nervous when they think about making friends in first year, and especially that first week, couple weeks probably. So what did you do to make friends really quickly? How was that process for you in first year?
So just in terms of meeting friends in your first few weeks, I feel everyone's trying to make friends. Everyone's new. If you talk to someone hi, my name is Matt, what's your name? Everyone's gonna want to hang out and have some fun. So I definitely encourage people to just take a step out of your res, go on, say hi to someone.
Keep your door open.
Yeah,
sometimes,
for sure.
Because sometimes people will walk down the hall and be like, oh, hi, my name is...
Yeah, it's that easy. It's there's truly gonna be no easier time in university to make friends.
That's right.
And then also, I definitely had it pretty difficult because of COVID.
Yeah.
So what I joined a lot of clubs that I was interested in. So I joined the Ultimate Frisbee team, I joined UAC, APSA. I really tried to get it as involved as possible as I could in the staff community and just outside of it, which I found helped me meet upper years, meet friends in my year, and just really still feel really integrated, and it was a great way to meet a lot of people and just get really engaged.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you were heavily involved in the ambassador program too.
Yes.
And so that was probably a great way to meet fellow classmates.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that really draws me to the staff that keep at the School of Accounting and Finance is the opportunity for students to connect with one another. I think the student body here is very close-knit, and I wonder if you would agree with that. But in another line of thinking that way, what makes the student body at the staff unique?
So I would definitely agree with that. And I feel the student body of staff is always ready to help, and even though it is often a competitive process to get co-ops and everyone is kind of in some ways competing against each other, everyone wants the best for each other, everyone wants to see everyone succeed. I know that personally, upper year mentors for me have been absolutely huge, and I would not have had the success that I've had with my co-ops without them. And it's been crucial to my whole learning process, and just learning from the mistakes of others, learning from what others did. And I don't find our schools, from what I've heard, there's quite that close-knit community, and that real culture of mentorship.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it, culture of mentorship, because everyone is prepared to help. And you're right, no one is going into this program thinking about the competitive side more than they are thinking about how can I be my best but also help others be their best.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? And then I guess like moving away from school and whatnot, we're in Kitchener-Waterloo, and this city is really cool to me because now we have the light rail transit, and there's this connection point between Kitchener and Waterloo. How would you describe KW these days? Could you choose 3 words to describe it?
So I've been in Kitchener and Waterloo. I've been living here since 2020, so like almost 2.5 years now. And if I had to like do like a small sentence, I'd say lots to discover.
Yeah.
Just because I find like a lot of students tend to stay right on that like whole University Avenue strip, and they don't tend to like venture out very much. However, so much to discover in uptown Waterloo. There's so much to discover further into Kitchener.
Yeah.
The public transit system is great, and I'd encourage everyone to like spend your weekends just like seeing what's going on, what community activities there are, and there's just always something going on.
Yeah, I think that's such an important point. I'm a Kitchener native, so I'm a bit biased. I've been here my whole life, but basically I think Kitchener-Waterloo does a great job at catering to the student population because it is so student focused. So there's always events going on, especially in the summer, so definitely get out and take a look at those, I think. All right, Matt, so these are, I guess, kind of rapid fire, but more to get to know you. So if you want, we can just go through them really quick. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
So I think one of the most adventurous things I've ever done is actually coming to campus in first year, because like a lot of people weren't coming onto campus. Everyone was like a bit shy, still a bit scared about COVID.
Yeah.
And I personally just like really felt that it'd be important for me to like meet a lot of people and like be in that university environment. And I felt that really paid off because I got to join the ultimate frisbee team and like be really involved there.
Yeah.
And just like I put myself out of my comfort zone to come to university and like come physically on campus to university, and I felt that it really paid off for me.
Perfect. Where's somewhere that you want to travel to next?
I really want to travel to Hawaii. I've never been. I've never been to many tropical places, so I kind of want to explore that.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what person, dead or alive, would you like to meet?
I really want to have a conversation with Jagmeet Singh. I just find a very interesting guy that I respect a lot, and I just like to sit down and have a conversation with him.
Yeah, kind of cool. And then, what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal would be the Ken Sushi dinner from Ken Sushi, great sushi place in Waterloo.
Yes, I agree with that choice. And then, last question, what kind of music do you listen to when you're studying?
So it's definitely a mix, kind of depending on like the type of mood, but usually it's either like lo-fi or indie or like just like straight house music.
Perfect. I'm the same way. Thank you so much for having a conversation with me and sitting down. It was really lovely to talk to you.
Yeah,
Awesome.